Hey, going west. Kentucky coach Rich Brooks is pretty much the man. Did he coach like Oregon for 18 years? You guys should totally try and get him inducted in the Oregon Hall of Fame. I'm sending some footage of him to you on my AT&T video share phone.
Man, guys, that's great footage of Rich Brooks. Thanks for sending that. We're headed up to Oregon today. We'll take a look, see if we can't get him into the Hall of Fame, maybe.
But Rich turned the Oregon football program around. It wallowed in mediocrity, and that's being kind for a long, long time. And he came in, and through his efforts, through his leadership, this became a winning program. And it was a winning, successful program when Mike Bellotti took it over.
I was the offensive coordinator for Rich for 6 years, from 1989 through 1994. So we worked very closely together. He taught me a lot of things, and he recommended me for the job. I owe him the opportunity I got here really for his recommendation.
What's Rich so good at as far as building these programs?
I think Rich is consistent in his approach to football. He recognizes talent. He's detail-oriented. He's tough. He has a disciplined approach to everything he does. I think the one thing that Rich had a vision about needing facilities to attract people, because there wasn't a huge population base locally, and we needed something to get a hook to get people to come and look at it. Once they did, we felt that the sheer will of personalities of players and that type of thing could encourage people to come to the University of Oregon. I think, again, for what we've accomplished here, Rich Brooks was the backbone of that.
At halftime of the Independence Bowl, we were behind and not doing very well. And Coach Brooks came in and he grabbed the entire offensive staff and he said to Steve Greatwood and I first, are we ever going to block anybody as far as the offensive lineman went? And then he wanted to know what we were going to do about getting some points on the board. So we very calmly said, Coach, we have a plan. We know what we're going to do. We just need you to get out there and calm the players down, which was in essence a message for him to calm down. And he walked away, and the offensive staff, we all kind of looked at each other, and Coach Bellotti, who was the offensive coordinator right then, said, what plan are you talking about? I said, I don't know, we had to get him out of here so we could talk.
I mean, I was with the whole gamut as a player and a student coach, and then I was fortunate enough for Rich to hire me as a full-time coach. You know, as a player, he was a very intimidating guy to me and to everybody. He came in and had a plan and had a vision. Unfortunately, he didn't have a lot of talent to work with. One of the fiercest competitors I've ever known. You may knock him down, but you're never going to knock him out. And I think that's the attitude he instilled in us as players.
Obviously, the reason we're here talking about Rich is he's going into the Oregon Hall of Fame pretty soon here. How deserved is that for him?
I don't know if there's any person more deserving.
How deserved is it that he's being inducted into the Oregon Hall of Fame?
Well, next to Len Casanova, I think Rich Brooks has had more impact on the University of Oregon's football program than anybody.
How deserved is it that he's being inducted into the Hall of Fame here in 2 weeks?
Long overdue, in my opinion.
Really?
Long overdue.